Hi, I'm Zoe Caldwell, your LexisNexis rep. Let's go through a few beginning things on Lexis so you can find some resources to help you study, learn the research system and its orientation of the pages, and quickly access cases and other materials on Lexis. Okay, so to get started, usually I tell students the fastest way to find Lexis is to just Google Lexis Law School, and you'll find the link to sign in for law schools. You want to make sure you use this law school sign-in page. That way, you know you're getting your rewards that you've earned and you find out what things are going on at your school. So this has been designed just for students. While we're here on Google, I'll mention that sometimes if you're on Google and you type in a case, a lot of times when you'll see cases pop up, you'll actually see that there are case briefs right here from Lexis. So look for those when you're on Google and you're Googling the name of a case, because you'll get to link out right to Lexis and get our case brief straight away. Okay, so once I sign in to the law school homepage, I'll be on this screen. A couple resources for you right on the screen. If you scroll all the way down, you'll find my information and your student rep's information. If you keep scrolling, you'll then find this View All button. Now that'll access your resources. If you come on over to Exam Prep, you will see a link for free Barbary outlines. And that's where you can come to get Barbary outlines that have been provided for first year, second years, and third years of law school. Come on out, they're free. Barbary's given them to us to give to you, so please take advantage of that. I'll back up so you can see how I got there. I went to Class and Exam Prep, and from this screen, I got here by clicking View All on the home page. Okay, so when I come back up again, you'll see our Manage Rewards button. That's where you're going to come to spend your points, find out ways you can earn rewards points. We have a Lexis Rewards program. When I click it, you'll be able to click the option to sign up for daily research points. That means every day of the week, when you sign into Lexis and grab a case or do something on Lexis, you'll get points just for doing a quick activity. You'll see here that I've opted into daily research points. If you have a big X located here instead of a check mark, just choose the option to opt in. You only need to do it once while you're in law school, and then you know that you're earning points just for using Lexis. I encourage you to do that. A lot of you have to use Lexis for your classes, so you may as well earn points as you work. If you scroll down on this screen, that's where you can redeem points and start shopping. So when I click the Redeem Points Now button, you'll see the screen to start shopping and spending your points. Now, most people like to go to our gift cards, so we just come on in and you can find gift cards for different that you have. Okay, back on the home page again. This time I'm going to go to Lexis Plus. Now this is the research system that everybody uses with Lexis. All attorneys come here. The main research system that you're going to go to do your research and to help you prepare for class. You'll see that there's a big search bar at the top of the page. You already know probably what to do here. That's where you type in case names, citations, statutes, terms that you'd like to do research on. We're going to get back to that search bar in just a minute. Now I'm going to look below to where it says Explore. I'm going to be on Practice Area, and when I scroll all the way down, you'll see View Our Practice Center. When I click that and I'm on a law school ID, you'll see this section here for law schools. That's where you can link out to your classes and find help when you need it for your coursework. So if you're having a hard time understanding one of your issues in tort law, you can come on out and use this page to help you understand some of the concepts that you're learning about. It's laid out really nicely, made for students, so it's organized in a way that matches up with your syllabus. I'm going to hit my back browser, remind you how I got here. Click the Practice Center button at the bottom of the page under Explore Practice Area. Now, let's go back to the main search bar right now, and I'm going to show you how to type in a search to run to make our Alexa on Lexis work for you. So just like I said, we have a feature called Lexis Answers. It's a lot like Alexa that you use at home. You just ask a question that you're trying to figure out, and Lexis will try to find you that answer. Now, just like Alexa, the more you tell it, the easier Lexis has at finding an answer for you. The more you ask the question in a question format, the easier Lexis understands that you're looking for an answer to your question. and what will come up will be the quickest cases that help give you a quick answer to your question. I asked, what is attorney-client privilege according to the Upjohn case? If I'm learning about Upjohn case and it's talking about attorney-client privilege, I'm trying to understand what that rule of law is. I'm going to quickly type in as I wrote, and Lexis is going to come up and try to answer that. Now, these cases aren't necessarily the best cases to cite when talking about attorney-client privilege. They're just the easiest cases that Lexis can pull up that quickly answers your question. Just like Alexa, it's going to pull to the easiest answer for your search. I can also switch to secondary materials here, or perhaps practical guidance. Those will be more secondary sources that help tell me more about my concept from a secondary source. So rather than looking at case law as an answer, I can come to these two to try to find an answer that's written about in secondary law. It may be a little bit easier for me to understand when studying for my classes. So you can switch that over here. Back on the screen again, we'll take a look at this, and this time I'll type in the name of a case. You can see that Lexis starts to understand what I'm typing in, but if I wanted to, I could have just typed in 84NH 114 and Lexis would have gotten it by citation. However you type it in will work, and I'm going to click it off the word wheel and Lexis will go get the Hawkins case. From here, you'll see that we're offering Lexis Law School Case Brief. These are a lot like Quimby, so feel free to use them. They're all free to you. We don't have them for every case out there, but we do know a lot of the major cases that students read about for classes, and we've tried to add case briefs for those. If I look right next to it, you'll see a copy citation feature. Now, this is going to help you when you need to blue book this case. So just remember this feature is here. I can click copy citation. From here, I can say I'm interested in the standard for standard blue booking. Those of you who are using Allwood can switch to Allwood. Once I select what I need, I click apply. Now, sometimes you need the long format, so you need the national and official reporter. And if you just need the official reporter, then I'll make sure that's checked and scroll down, and I have my citation there ready to go. I'm going to scroll past this and we're going to see the case summary. This is part of what I look at when I'm trying to quickly find out what's going on in this case. I'll use it to help me prepare for class. Maybe I'm having trouble understanding my textbook, so I come here to try to figure out what are the main issues, what are the main legal rules going on in this case, the facts, so I know when I'm reading my textbook what to pay attention to. Procedural posture tells you how the case got to this level of review, so it's the history, how this case got to this court. Overview, again, summarizes what's going on in this case. The outcome is what the judge held, and these Lexis headnotes are the rules of law. Just know that on Lexis, these rules of law come straight out of the opinion. So you know that if you're reading your textbook, you'll be able to quickly match up your textbook with some of these rules of law here to know which things you want to highlight and pay attention to. Just remember that our cases are in full on Lexis while your textbooks are abridged. So that means you won't need every single one of these rules of law listed here. You won't need every headnote. You only want to pay attention to the ones that correspond with your textbook so you don't read too much. I can bounce down and find where that law comes from within the case. So I'm looking at this headnote and I can start to learn what facts surround that rule. This helps you issue spot. From here, I can decide, okay, this is the rule of law, and I can know exactly what facts correspond to that rule of law so I can better understand how that rule of law can be applied. And that's how legal reasoning works. If I want to highlight some text inside of the opinion and I want to put that into my memo that I'm doing, so I need a quote that I'm dragging out of this case and putting in my memo, I can blue book that too. All I did was highlight the text, click copy advanced. Again, I get the option to switch from Allwood or standard, and I can pick the official reporter or both of them. I click apply and scroll down. I have my text here, my quote, and I have my cite and my pinpoint cite. So for that, all I have to do is highlight text and click copy. Up at the top of the screen, you'll see your options here for downloading, for printing. Those of you at Southwestern Law School know that you have printers at school waiting for you. So I just click my printer option and I can select which printer I want to print to. If you just want to print a case summary because that's all you want to take to class with you, then just uncheck what you don't want. Make sure the case summary is checked and go ahead and print that. Up here in the upper corner, you'll see your points diamond. Anytime I click this, I can find out the available activities going on. They're always really short activities that help you become a better researcher and help you also earn some extra points. So check out your points diamond when you want to look into earning some more points. Please reach out to me when you need me. I'm here for you. I'm Zoe Caldwell, your Lexis rep, and I'm always here to help answer your research questions, help get you some more points, and make sure that you're an excellent researcher by the time you graduate law school. Thank you.